Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Lenny and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Lenny's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give Lenny when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and Lenny needs very little correction. He's very compliant, he likes to please, and he works well for praise. Now he is lying down actually very nicely next to Rich's left side, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Lenny, heel. Now at this point, Lenny has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking him. Not forging ahead, but staying right next to your left leg so that he can see where you're going, what you're doing. His focus should be on you, and you should be leading the walk, not Lenny. And each time that Rich stops his feet, Lenny's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So this makes walking him a pleasure, and when you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, he should be sitting. The next command is the sit-stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your long sit-stay can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors, and you're going to lengthen out the amount of time and the distance that you can go, and he'll continue to hold that sit-stay. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him. He stops right at Lenny's shoulders where they started, and at this point he expects to get another command. And they take off heeling again. He's a real sweetheart and a very soft guy as far as temperament is concerned. Rich leaves him in another sit-stay. Walks out to the end of the training leash, turns to face him, and this time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to use his name in a happy voice, and he's going to call him. And Lenny's job is to come and sit. Perfect. Now I don't know if Lenny was ever a jumper, but that coming and sitting teaches him that to get the praise that he's looking for, he has to be seated. He'll leave him in another sit-stay and demonstrate that recall again for us. Good boy. And Rich uses his leash as like a guide to guide Lenny into where he wants him. But Lenny's really good at coming even off the leash in the yard when he's playing. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are Lenny's down commands. So with him seated first, left open palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down and stay. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home is for 3 to 5 minutes, and you can practice right in the house. Now if he breaks like he just did, you go back to the same spot and have him repeat the command. When Rich returns back to him, he walks all the way around him just as he did on the sit-stay, and Lenny should hold that down until Rich gives him another command. Lenny, heel. And he's going to try things with you that he probably hasn't tried with us, and our job tomorrow is going to be to get you to be able to handle him and have him do everything for you that he's doing for Rich. Down. Stay. Now he's being a little bit fresh right now. So remember, if you're being challenged, don't give up until he finishes the command. He's gotten comfortable enough with us now that he will try every once in a while to push our buttons. This time Rich will call him out of that. Comes in and sits. And the very last command that we're going to demonstrate for you is his down from a distance. And I'm going to have a lot of recommendations to go over with you tomorrow as far as his separation anxiety and those types of things. This time Rich will use his right hand to give the command, and he drops him into a down from a distance. And you can almost tell the way his body language is whether or not he's going to willingly do the command or try to act out. And Lenny's form of acting out is pretty minor. Now, we've demonstrated for you all of Lenny's formal on-leash obedience commands. He's done a great job since he's been with us at school, and we've all fallen in love with his sweet temperament. We've enjoyed having him, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. We will see you soon.